Emma delved deeper into the history of Ghost Land, uncovering dark secrets that connected her and Jack to its haunting past. She discovered that the house on the hill had once belonged to a family with a tragic fate. The mother, driven mad by grief, had taken the lives of her children before ending her own. Their spirits were said to be trapped within the house, seeking vengeance on anyone who dared to enter. Emma found old journals and letters that revealed the family's descent into madness. The mother had been plagued by visions and voices, much like Jack was experiencing. Emma realized that the spirits were trying to communicate with her, warning her of the danger that lay ahead. As she pieced together the puzzle, Emma began to see a pattern. The spirits were not just haunting them, they were trying to possess them. The malevolent force that had driven the mother to madness was now targeting Jack. Emma knew she had to act quickly to save her son. Emma's heart raced as she connected the dots between Jack's experiences and the tragic history of Ghost Land. The more she read, the clearer it became that the malevolent force which had consumed the mother now threatened Jack. Armed with newfound knowledge, Emma ventured back to the house on the hill, where shadows danced ominously in the fading light. She carried with her talismans and relics she had gathered, hoping they would shield Jack from the spirit's grasp. As she entered the creaking mansion, she felt a chill crawl up her spine, sensing the presence of the tormented souls. In the dimness, she found Jack pale and withdrawn, muttering incomprehensible phrases. She clasped his trembling hands, whispering soothing words, urging him to fight against the darkness that threatened to overwhelm him. The house seemed to groan in protest, as if resisting Emma's intrusion into its domain. Using the knowledge from the journals, Emma performed a ritual to cleanse the house of its lingering malevolence. She chanted ancient incantations and burned sage, the smoke curling around her like a protective barrier. With each verse, she felt the oppressive atmosphere lighten, as if the spirits acknowledged her plea for peace. But just as she thought the ordeal was over, a gust of wind swept through the room, extinguishing her candles and plunging them into darkness. Jack's voice rose in a chilling wail, echoing with the agony of the past. Emma clung to him desperately, calling his name amidst the chaos. She refused to let him slip away, determined to break the cycle of despair that had haunted Ghost Land for generations. In a final act of defiance, Emma confronted the vengeful spirit that had driven the mother to madness. Through sheer force of will and love for her son, she challenged the entity, demanding it release its grip on Jack's soul. The air crackled with tension, and for a moment, Emma feared she had failed. Then, as suddenly as it had begun, the storm subsided. Jack slumped into her arms, his eyes clear and lucid once more. The house around them seemed to sigh in relief, the oppressive weight lifting from its ancient timbers. With the dawn breaking over Ghost Land, Emma led Jack out of the house on the hill, their bond stronger than ever. Though the scars of their ordeal remained, they carried with them a newfound understanding of the darkness that dwelled within, and the strength to confront it. Together, they walked away from the haunted past, leaving behind a legacy of resilience and redemption. In the aftermath of the confrontation, Emma and Jack attempted to come to terms with what they had experienced. The house, now cleansed of its dark presence, stood as a reminder of the horrors they had faced. Emma decided to leave the house behind, knowing that staying would only keep the memories alive. They moved to a new town, far from Ghost Land, seeking a fresh start once again. Though the scars of their ordeal remained, Emma and Jack found solace in the fact that they had survived and triumphed over the malevolent force that had haunted them. Their bond, forged in the crucible of fear and bravery, was stronger than ever. Emma often wondered about the spirits they had encountered and hoped that they had finally found peace. She knew that the darkness of Ghost Land would always be a part of their story. But she was determined to write a new chapter filled with hope and healing. As they settled into their new home, Emma and Jack looked forward to a future free from the shadows of the past.